Used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
Alright, welcome back.
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I finally ended up in the Commonwealth.
This is a bit shorter.
Ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't going to be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
Oh, he's smoking
Wanted to see for myself.
cigarette, not
if it
cigars.
really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
I knew it. Oh! Or not.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
So 4 shots, you only have 2 shots left.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
Oh!
Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course,
That's me right there, but
Neither
with a
did
different
they.
beard for some reason.
not really.
From a different beard. I didn't have that beard then.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew.
Well, computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
The eggheads never liked
Oh, never mind.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done,
This is a bit
they came to
shorter,
me.
I think.
Wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Then of course a few years later, because he looks a bit different.
This is the one.
Her pot. She's not frozen.
Open it.
They probably need little kids as Sims. They made my kid a Sim.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby. No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn. Get the
To the
kid
bolt
out.
hole.
Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory.
Sorry, is not good enough. my wife, my kid. Nora.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so...
This
good
whole
news, I
setup
think.
in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems
Sean,
obvious now that we were
you grew
bait
up.
for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works.
Oh, I didn't hear something.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's.
Old
Seems
man.
obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually.
I have to come.
But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid,
Pet?
like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Piper. Yeah, that's Travis.
Kellogg. It's up. The
Mission,
new
of
breed
course.
synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
I put my videos on.
As in,
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Sean.
wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
What? No. No, you didn't take me. You didn't take him home to me.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
What the? Teleporting?
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Teleportation. Oh, god damn it. Well, maybe Nick had some luck. How do I teleport?
It's okay. I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
In the
No
sprint.
one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Where's Nick? Where the fuck is Nick? How I feel?
Okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
What do you think we should do?
Let me think. What about that memory involving Virgil, the rogue Institute scientist? If he were alive, we have a common enemy. He might help us.
Ah, of course.
An Institute scientist wouldn't help us.
They want him dead, remember? And you killed the man they sent to do it. I think Virgil would have every reason to be grateful.
Yeah.
His last known location was the glowing sea. Not sure how reliable that memory is. That's not a place people go or come back from.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea.
Oh.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna use my T-45 for this. For that one. That's why I'm not fighting a lot.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first.
Okay.
Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay, because I was like, where the fuck is he? Okay, so they're gonna give me some of this. It's turning red right before I take it.
Building a collection or something.
Fun. Includes the Gratnak Barbarian holotape. Hell yes. Yes, please. I'm gonna listen to that one. Another holotape. Gratnak and the Ruby Ruins. Is that a video? Or... I think it is. It's a game! You find yourself in a warm but well-kept tavern filled with old-time manner of folk. It's time to recruit some help for your quest to stop Grellock. To whom will you speak? Blapo. A quest, you say. With treasure, I'm your man as long as the gold keeps flowing. In return, I'll make sure enemies are wide open to attacks. Whatever. Yes. Good. Now about my share. In case of death, send it to the Lockhall orphanage. Yes? Really? Those little types depend on their uncle, Papa. To whom will you speak? Oh. There in shadows, the chapel is humble and... Oh, time's almost up.